Hey, what's up, y'all? Today I'm just going to be taking a ride around Forest Park, and I'm going to be meeting with a friend to do some skating. We're going to cruise around in the park a bit. This is my bike, the 2021 CB 650R. It's quite a beautiful bike. I wish I had an exhaust on it. But other than that, let's get on going. I have a fly in my eye. It's f***ing brutal. Looks like there's a crash or something up here. Little fender bender. You fender in my bender. Oh no, you ran out of gas. And the kid is sitting outside the sunroof for some reason. Ooh, Mazda Protege. Mazda 5s, the old school ones, the little hatchbacks. Those are really cool. Those are some of my favorite cars. Man, I miss the station wagon design. I think the last one that I've seen that I really enjoyed was the, it was a Cadillac, oh, I can't remember the name. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen, but it was a Cadillac. It had a 6-speed transmission on it. It was a station wagon. It was a fucking beast. It was literally the only American car I can imagine owning. There's not many American cars that I look up to, but that was one of them for sure. Get a look at this Mazda. That thing's fucking sick. Got in front of this Prius a little bit. There we go. A little indecisive there. You could have just made that one swoop. You didn't have to stop. Pretty low sunset. Golden hour, you know. I think I'm going to get off on Hampton. It leads us into the park so we can kind of cruise around before we go to the meetup spot. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. I was going to get off of Kings Highway, but nah, I like Hampton more. It drops you off right into the park. It's pretty neat. There's an archery range that's over here that I like to go to every once in a while, but I haven't actually shot in a really long time. Might be something I want to change. I wonder if I could do that in first person view as well. I do have the glasses and whatnot, so it makes sense. That's probably for another video for sure. Oh, I'm about to miss Hampton. A lot of the trees in Forest Park have completely been destroyed. There was a tornado, I think it was last year. I was out of the country when it happened. It just pretty much obliterated a lot of the trees in Forest Park. Ooh, nice Lancer. Now wish my Lancer looked that nice. So it's not as foresty as it once was, you know, which is really unfortunate. I thought they just cut the shit down, because St. Louis be doing some really weird shit. I don't hold that above them. They'll just like do random shit and try to say it's an improvement, but it doesn't. It don't be an improvement. We're gonna go right here. See another biker on the trail. Looks like a KTM or something. Nice. I think that was one of those RC 390s or something like that. I could be wrong. Very aggressive front end. I forget what this place is called. The Pavilion, I believe. They usually have the water running in the little park over there. And they're doing something with the... I think this is the boathouse here. I think they're going to turn it into a brewery or something like that, I heard. Yeah, there are like no trees here. It's so eerie. Yeah, screw this. Damn, that is a Stanstas Charger. Or is it Challenger? I forget which ones are which. The Charger is the 4-door. I think the Challenger is the 2-door. Yeah. And then a step above that, you have the Scat Pack, I believe. Or no, the Hellcat. Yeah, wait, no, the Hellcat and the Scat Pack. They're multiples of them. I forget which level is which. They all look the same to me. I don't really care about power figures or anything like that. Most people that buy those are in serious debt anyway. So let's see if we can find our friend. I see a skater over there somewhere. Yeah, it looks like him, maybe. Nope, it's not him. Oh, he's picking up a kid. Probably already left. I wouldn't be surprised. Jesus, I need to fix this throttle. It's so janky at the low end. I need to raise the idle up a couple of hundred RPM to smooth that out. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I never actually get around to doing it because I'm a lazy jackass. Where are you going? Oh. What are you staring so hard for, girl? I don't see a car or anything. Well, if we don't get to skate, that's okay, because I have some other skate spots that I'd like to hit too. Go downtown.
Hello. Phone connected.
Yo, what up, man? Where you at? You in Forest Park? We're gonna go to another spot after we roll around in Forest Park a little bit. Yeah, all the trees are gone. And everything's kind of withered away since we're in the middle of the seasons and stuff too, but a lot of them have been broken down. In fact, yeah, you can see a big tree stump over there. All these stumps over here, they were just all slaughtered by the tornado that happened last year. It's pretty sad to see because these were huge trees. They were probably about 50, maybe 60 feet tall, you know? These trees were no joke. They just got toppled by this shit, you know? It kind of makes Forest Park loses its, how you say, its skyline. It doesn't really feel like a forest anymore, you know? It feels like just a park. I should label this as a park instead of Forest Park. Alright, these guys are going really slow, so I'm actually going to pass them up here. It's really hard to get people together. It's why I kind of do a lot of my things alone. Even when you try to get with people, most of them usually end up flaking, just not responding. And it makes you think why even invest the time or the effort to try to meet up with them if that's how they're going to behave, you know? Everyone's got a busy life. Like, most you can do is just like, or I'm sorry, the least you can do is like be respectful of other people's time or just like respond to the message. I'm not saying you've got to respond that day, you know? Like, you're in the group chat, just like say something. I think it was a group chat of like 10 people and no one showed up. It was just me. So I end up doing a lot of things alone. You end up wasting a lot of time waiting on other people. You might as well go out and do it on your own. I bet y'all never heard that before. A motorcycle using their fucking horn instead of revving at people. Well, let me show motorcyclists a new trick. If you want to stop and not like die, you can press this little lever over here. It controls your front brake. I think it's called a brake, a fronty brake. You can press that little thing right there, and it'll actually slow you down a lot faster and not lock up your rear wheel, and it'll allow you keep control of your bike. It's kind of crazy how it works, actually. I don't think many people know about it. I see a whole bunch of the crash videos that could easily be avoided if they just use this little weird lever over here. I don't know what it does, but it did some wonders. Alright, back to the highway. We're going to take this highway all the way downtown, and we're going to... I kind of want to go to the art wall before it gets too dark. I want to practice a couple of ledge tricks. It's a pretty cool little spot. Oh, we got someone breaking down over here. We got someone breaking for no reason. Oh, I smell pizza. I've been craving like Dewey's pizza. If you haven't been to Dewey's, it's actually really good for St. Louis food. I'd say it's better than Emo's, but I don't know, Emo's is like its own category. I don't personally like go out of my way to get Emo's, but if I were to compare the two very directly, I would say Dewey's is definitely better. I got a little scooter on the highway right now. Hey, you're scooting, you're probably like full throttle, man, holy shit. Oh, we got some bumpy bridges over here. Like the connectors of the bridge have dips in them. They aren't very well manufactured. Ooh, big dip. Big dip. I think there's 3 of them. Yeah, 3. It's a 3-piece bridge. 4. It's a 4-piece bridge. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're going to get off on the final exit of this highway. I say final exit because if you don't make it off this exit, you're going to go over the bridge and onto Illinois, and there won't be an exit for another few miles. You'll be across the water, and you won't be able to get back over by street. It's a whole ordeal. You got to be sure to get off at the right time, or you're going to be wasting about 20 minutes of your time. Yeah, last Missouri exit. It's 6th Street. That's what it is. I can never remember the names of these. I'm going to turn here. Don't hit me. All right, cool. You didn't hit me. Awesome. All right, let's go. I guess we'll actually take the long way, because the art wall is actually really pretty to look at. That's if we can even get over there. Sometimes they block the place off during the weekends. It is a Friday. But let's see, because we can still make it either way. We still have some daylight, so I should be able to skate a little bit before it gets too dark. And it's really warm out. I'm really grateful for this weather. These abandoned buildings over here are actually a really cool place to do some FPV drone stuff. What up, what up? I'm not getting any waves from these guys. At least the guy in the back waved. It's like, I don't know you. Why would I wave at you? It's the American culture thing to do. I guess we don't have that anymore. I can see if we were in Kenya or something, you know, no one waves at each other there because motorcycles are so common. But out here, they're not very common, and they're looked at as death traps instead of like machines for transportation. Yeah, this is the art wall. I think this art wall started in the mid-90s. I think it was like maybe 1995 or something like that. I think it started then. Oh God! And it's been a really big hit ever since. It's just about 3 miles of wall. It's pretty neat. Once a year they have a big gathering for hundreds, if not thousands, of artists to come through and just paint a mural on it. There's a lot of like music and I don't know if there's food. No, it's probably not food. Maybe individual food, but not like food trucks or nothing. But there's a lot of get together, a lot of music, a lot of art being made. It's actually a really cool event. So the whole wall changes every year. Like the art you see right now isn't going to be the same art you see the next year you come to it, you know? We got some artists here. Everyone's just chilling. All right, this is kind of the shitty part because there's no like real road here, so you're gonna have to like off-road a little bit. Especially difficult on a motorcycle if you don't know what you're doing. Be sure to hit the tracks as straight on as possible as you can. If you go onto it along the side, you're gonna wipe the fuck out, guaranteed. They stick out enough to just snag your tire and just like judo throw you onto the fucking ground. That shit ain't no joke. I should have just came here originally. I had a feeling that no one would show up to the Forest Park meetup. But that's just me being too kind and too naive, I guess. Well, we got some people skating today here, actually. That's crazy. Every time I go up here, no one's ever skating. Like, it'll be on the best days. Like, oh, this is a 75-degree day, no rain, no clouds or anything. It's just a beautiful fucking day. And then you go out and skate, and there's not a single soul out there. It's very strange. This only happens in St. Louis. Give a little park over here. We're gonna put the bike into some rubble over here. Rubble. Is that an American word? Is that like an English word? Like English is in like proper English. I forgot I had that board back there. All right. Alright, ready to skate. What's up, y'all? Oh. No response. Might have been too quiet. Oh well. Well, to be fair, most skaters in St. Louis aren't the friendliest, so I don't really try to push it. Oh man, the coping's gone on this one. Whoa! I lost my front foot on that one. Coming through. Nice one, nice one. What? That's one of my favorite little skate spots. They have a little quarter pipe here, which I hate using because I don't like vert. But they have some stuff over there with ledges and a little pyramid that are really easy to skate. And you can practice a whole bunch of tricks. I landed my first dark slide here. Straight flip. Ooh. First try, kickflip 5-0. Why not? Nah, I knew I wasn't nailing that. Oh, it feels so good to be out. It's so nice out too. I'll put my jacket up actually. There's some more skate park in that area too. There's more vert and like street transition and stuff over there. I think there's a rail over there too, but I can't remember the last time I've been over there, so I don't know. This is my area over here. Yes, sir. I'm a little weird. How do you skate vert? Oh yeah. That barrier heel flip was very lazy. Oh, that time I was just scared of it. Ah, it's getting so dark. First try, baby. Front shove to grind is it just feels so good. My trucks are a little loose. I need to tighten them before my next session. Yeah, it's a little jello. I like my truck super fucking tight. If I could like skate with like bricks on the bottom of my board with wheels attached, I do it. What are you gonna do here? 5-0. So 180 out. There we go. A little sloppy, but it works. Then we do a front side heel. Oh good. Ah, it's getting dark. Damn it. I like these new lenses that I got though. I can actually see. The Oakley Matics come with very dark lenses, so it's actually really hard to see at night. I got the low light version, which is basically clear. They have, it's like a slight rose tint, but that's about it. Nighttime and through these glasses look exactly the same. I don't know what the video quality is going to be like for this video, but I don't know. I'm having fun with it. I haven't been here for too long, but it's really dark. I'm gonna nail a kickflip grind and maybe go to the next spot. No, I missed. I ended up in manual instead of a grind. It's always a weird feeling when you're expecting a grind, but you end up in manual. Your whole body shifts around because you're expecting a certain level of resistance to come from your trick. With the manual, there's no resistance. It's just your wheels rolling. With the grind, you're actually being slowed down a bit, so you kind of lean your body in a certain way to adjust for that. All right, so try again. I missed the 5-0, but I got the grind. I stomped that shit out. So we can do a laser flip this try. I see, man. I still miss the grind. That's so weird. Yeah, it's too dark. The glow in the dark grip tape helps, but I know the camera can't see what I'm saying. Let's go on to the next spot. It is really dark. I might just call it here. It's been a good experiment. We're testing out my new vlogging setup. I'm going to edit it together and see what it comes out to be. Thanks for coming along, I guess. Be sure to subscribe.